What up, everyone? Welcome to the Nerdery. We are about to feel some feelings with this Luke and Yoda Dagobah 2-pack. We'll ask and answer the question, can you have too many Lukes? Let me know in the comments what you think and which Luke Skywalker figure is your favorite.
In the upper right hand corner you have the 40th Empire Strikes Back logo. Center you have Star Wars The Black Series. Then you could see Master Yoda with his cane, Luke Skywalker with his father's lightsaber, his blaster, and his backpack. Bottom of the box has the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back logo and art of Luke and Yoda, where he's whispering sweet nothings into his ear. The side of the box fits Luke Sky. That's actually pretty good. Moving to the back of the box, you can see the expanded art of Luke and Yoda training on Dagobah. Then in the upper right hand corner it says Star Wars Black Series D4, Luke Skywalker and Yoda with description. Side of the box is your standard red-black series, D4, Luke Skywalker and Yoda, parentheses, Jedi training.
I saw Empire Strikes Back in the theater when I was 3. To this day, the Dagobah Jedi training sequence is one of my favorites in all of Star Wars. Yoda was teaching us all, not just Luke. My first impression is, luminous beings, are we? The thoughts are just coming in. When Luke first meets Master Yoda and he's stealing his food, I can picture Luke running and swinging through the jungle with Yoda on his back, him balancing on one hand, him trying to lift his X-Wing, and then Yoda showing him how it's done. There are so many options to pose and photograph these two figures. I think this is an excellent likeness of Mark Hamill. One of the better Black Series photoreal faces so far. Even from a side angle, it definitely resembles him. I'm really impressed with the job on the hair. It's a muted yellow, and then it has a dark wash running through it. It's messed and sweaty, hanging over his ears just like in the movie. Even all the way through the back, I think they did an excellent job making it look like he was running through the jungle and sweating during his Jedi training. Head tilts back and down very nicely, and we have some pretty cool side tilt game here. I love that, and then the head swivels nicely side to side. There's nice rotation with the shoulders, and they come out fully. He has a ball joint at the torso with nice movement side to side and front and back. His tank top is dirty. It looks like it's been sweat through. It's got all kinds of mud and debris all over it. It has a real neat gradient on it that makes it look like a cotton weave shirt. We have one pin at the elbow, 360 degree rotation, but he comes out of the box with lightsaber or blaster grips. So you have 360 degree rotation on them, and this one does inflection up and down. The left hand does inflection back and forth. I appreciate the touch. The Punisher figure I just reviewed and opened up did the exact same thing. Moving south, the dirt wash continues. There is no cut at the hip here. There is no cut at the thigh as well. Pants are cargo pants, and they're washed through with dirt and mud and sweat just to show him training on Dagobah. And as always, Jedi magic keeps the back of their bodies clear. We have a single pin at the knee, and it rocks very nicely back and forth, sits at 90 degrees. I really appreciate these boots. You can see the straps on them, and they even come up and hang off a little bit. They're a real nice weathered brown, and then you have nice rotation here at the foot, back and forth, and then rocks side to side. Can you have too many Luke Skywalkers? Stay tuned, and we're going to scale him next to multiple Luke Skywalkers for my collection. His right hand has the trigger finger. We're going to put the lightsaber in the left. Fits in pretty well from the start. Is he ready to meet Vader yet? I don't know. Let's see. Can he hold it with two hands? Oh, he can hold it with two hands. I don't know. He looks like he's on the path to be ready to go duel with Vader. What do you guys think? Let's check out the blaster. I love it, man. This really is Luke's blaster. Appreciate the detail on the body of the weapon. It has a scope, and the barrel is silver, and it comes out in the end and has a nice little gradient detail there where the silver meets the black. Alright, let's put it in his right hand and see how it looks with the lightsaber. Ooh, perfect. Check that out. Went right into the trigger finger. So, oh my god, dude. That's like him walking into the cave in Dagobah, right? He's got the gun up to the side, and he's got his lightsaber. And then he tells him that you only bring into the cave that which you take with you. Oh, dude. Yoda, you were teaching us all right from the start. I mean, isn't this the point? The nostalgia? Evoking these feelings from your childhood? Just seeing Luke dual wielding the blaster and lightsaber, it immediately took me back to that moment. This looks to be the same Darth Vader lightsaber that Luke Skywalker has in other figures. However, it's a different colored blade than the Snowspeeder Luke that was just recently released. So their lightsaber is the same, but the blade is totally different. Maybe it's because this one's being used in the dark jungles of Dagobah and this one was on Hoth, and the light refracted differently. That's some serious foreshadowing. Alright, his right hand looks like he's using the Force, and it's a grip, like he's reaching out to lift up the X-Wing. Lifting it up, and then he can't. Or, that almost looks like a Force choke. Pretty cool. So left hand is a flat palm, where the legend says those who are strong enough in the Force can actually pose Luke balancing on one hand. This is Yoda. Oh my, look at that face. I hope you guys can appreciate this sculpt. His eyes, the wrinkles on his face, the nose, look up to his forehead. You can see the little bit of hair he has left going around the back of his head. Oh man, dude, this is awesome. So the hair is just texture and paint, but it looks really cool, especially from the side far away. Yoda's shoulders come out pretty nice and wide, even though he has the soft goods robe on him. And then I did check, they rotate around 360 degrees, and then he has a pin at the elbow, and that rotates as well. He has his 3-fingered hands, and it inflects back and forth and rotates 360 degrees. It's also large enough, I'm assuming, to hold a lightsaber as well as his cane. It's a nice soft goods Jedi robe and fits him well. You have his Jedi necklace, belt with satchel, and then the tie is a soft rubber hanging off. He has a single pin at the knee, it rocks back and forth, and then his foot also has a little rotation to it as well. So you can get him in a couple little interesting poses. I had the old vintage Yoda growing up. Can you imagine as a little kid getting this figure? Looking at this Yoda, it's what he looked like in my mind, even though I know there's no way that figure looked anything like this. What do you guys think of the Yoda head sculpt? Let's pop his head off. So there is his necklace. So his necklace hangs there with the ball joint. And we're going to put on the second head and take a close look at it. Oh man, they gave us this closed-eyed Yoda. So when Luke can't lift his X-Wing out, Yoda just calmly walks over there and raises his hand, and the X-Wing floats over, and R2 goes, "Boop, boop, boop." Oh man, I love that they gave him closed eyes. HasLab, are we going to get a scaled X-Wing or what? I'm in. Yoda also comes with his cane so he can knock R2 on the head with it. It's a nice touch. Part of me wishes they would have included his lightsaber, but I know it wasn't mentioned or used in Empire Strikes Back, so I appreciate the canon continuity. Do you guys ever wonder what the conversation was while Luke was getting the basket on?
Yes, put on the basket.
For what, Master Yoda?
You will see. Trust in my teachings.
Yeah, but what do I need a basket for? I'm running through a jungle.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not afraid, but I just want to know what the basket's for.
You will be. You will be.
I'm going to put the right arm through first, and then get it around his head and pull it down. Pull that underneath, lift up his right arm, and then see if that fits in without a struggle. I wish I could use the Force just to get that in there. There we go. Got it. No! Maybe this is a test like the cave, to see if I can keep my patience and remain balanced in the Force. So I think I got it in, but you have to hold it down this way and kind of press your left thumb in and then press it in on the inside of the backpack, and it's almost like kind of screw it in. All right, let's take Yoda for a ride. Oh my god, that's even better. Dude, look at that. All right, let's see if he could survive Luke's somersault. Look at that, he stays in. Well done, Hasbro.
The Jedi strength flows from the Force. But beware of the dark side. Anger, fear, and aggression. The dark side of the Force are they.
Yeah, I'm playing with my toys. Oh my god, dude. They nailed this. I'm smiling and I'm full of joy, and that's what this is all about. Let's take a look at Dagobah Luke with Snowspeeder Luke. I'm kind of surprised that Snowspeeder Luke is not only taller than him, but also thicker. Both are excellent head sculpts and great figures. I think Snowspeeder Luke is my favorite figure so far, but let's see them all together. Here's Yavin Ceremony Luke. I think this is a really good attempt at a Luke face, but clearly not as good as the two recent photoreal faces. Scale's the same, hair looks great. Too many Lukes? I say thee nay! Here's Luke from The Last Jedi, holding out his hand for the lightsaber. It's pretty cool to see Hermit Luke with the rest of the younger ones. I still say his final act was the most Jedi thing any Jedi has ever done in the history of the Jedi Order. Lastly, I wanted to scale Dagobah Luke next to Bespin Luke, because Bespin Luke is Dagobah Luke's future. So clearly I haven't taken this Luke out yet. I'm pretty much keeping all these in card, and I'm going to display them that way. So these figures are definitely different. The face sculpt is different, the hair and the wash is different. You can see even though the pants look similar, Bespin Luke has a double pin at the knee, a belt, and a gun holster as well. What do you guys do with the retro cards? Do you display them or do you open them up? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so let's try. I got them set up. We have palm flat. So one of the challenges I think I'm having is this is just loose at the shoulder as well as at the wrist, so it doesn't even want to stand there, but maybe it's also because it's not in balance too. So I got his arm out to the side, which I know he does in the movie. Maybe if I have the torso there and the leg there. Alright man, it's time to answer the question, can one have too many Lukes? I think this is super easy to answer. For me, this ties Snowspeeder Luke for my two favorite figures. Since he is a major upgrade to all the other ones I have, has an epic face sculpt, and is born from one of my favorite parts in all of Star Wars, I can unequivocally say, dude, no, you can never have too many Lukes. My God, what an insane thing to ask. What kind of human would ask a question like that? And I'll even double down on that, man. I'm going to buy any and all Lukes from Return of the Jedi once they release that wave of figures here in a few years for its 40th anniversary. Let me know in the comments what you think and who your favorite Luke is, and please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.